The Black Panthers did have non-black members that were in their ranks. Most notably was this man, Richard Aoki. He was Japanese,
and this damn dude was working with an intelligence agency. They let him in the Black Panthers. And this is in large part why the Black Panthers was infiltrated and taken down. We should have never had, these outside, tethers involved in any, FBA movement. We should have kept it all FBA, And I'm convinced if it was all FBA, and it would have still been around. You know what I mean? The tether class is what, takes movements down,
He joined the Black Panthers very early, literally when they first started. He rose to the ranks of the Black Panthers relatively quick. He became a field marshal, and he was the only Asian American to have a formal leadership position in the Black Panthers. He ended up becoming an educator in California and also a school counselor. If you thought this was going to be a feel-good story, it's not. When he died in 2009, someone did a Freedom of Information Act request to see what the FBI had on him when he was a Black Panther. Come to find out, he was working for the FBI for 15 years. He was a confidential informant. He had been telling the FBI everything that
See, family, you don't invite everybody to the cookout. Some things is kept, among our own ranks, people of our lineage and real FBA society. You know what I mean? You don't invite everybody to the cookout because people that aren't, of the lineage, most of the time they can be, co-opted, to sell us up Schitt's Creek without a paddle because for one, they don't view themselves. They're not our people. So they don't see themselves the same as us. So, it's easier for them to sell us out and justify doing so in their own minds.
He learned about the Black Panthers. It even says, informant is a stable young man showing traits of maturity and poise. He handles himself as an intelligent, trustworthy individual. In 1977, according to this document, he reached out to the FBI and said that he didn't want to seek any more information for them. This is about 5 years before the Black Panthers ceased operations, so they were already going downhill at this point.
I don't understand that. Okay, let's go ahead and...
Well, the niece of Huey P. Newton, Maisha Newton, she's very upset with Chairman Paul Birdsong. I want you to hear exactly what she has to say, and she is not happy about it whatsoever.
I'm going to try to make this video as calmly as possible. My name is Maisha Newton. My father's name was Walter Newton. He was the brother of Huey Percy Newton, who started the Black Panther Party in Oakland, California. Okay? My handle name is Maisha 415 Newton. If you don't believe me, we just came out with the second book, The Roots of the Revolutionary Suicide. This is the roots of Huey P. Newton, okay? That's my father, okay? These are our grandparents, okay? There go Huey right there, okay? I got birth certificate, paperwork, and a whole bunch of Newtons who are ready to... Listen, this goes out to the Black Panther Party, the new United Black Panther Party, whoever's out there protesting with these Somalians. I'm about to get a cease and desist order against you, and I'm about to sue you because you guys are... You are not going to defame my uncle's name like that. We're not doing that. See you in court.
Yo, fam, hold up. First of all, what?
It's the Black Guerrilla family.
Let's talk about that.
It started with the Black Panther Party. There was the Black Hand first. That's what before Doc them started. Well, I can't remember the brothers' names. It's the OGs that really started the Black Hand, and it went in from the Black Hand, and the Black Panther Party came up, and George Fleta, not Rochelle, George Fleta, John Clouchet out of Compton. Those are the Soledad brothers. And they formulated the BGF, the Black Guerrilla Family, the Dragon. And they brought that in as a revolutionary concept on a prison element. Aside from the Black Panther Party, was a political movement on the street. So the BGF sole concept was to search and destroy.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it!
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Everybody needs to watch the movie Night Patrol because it's showing you the reality of the crash unit that took place in the 80s and the 90s, because the crash unit is a community resources against street hoodlums and how they infiltrated the Crips and the Bloods with false allegations. Now in the movie, The Blood tribe was connected to the Kanai tribe, which is the Blackfoot Confederacy. And the Zulus were the personification of the Crips, because when you break down the etymology of the word Zulu, it means Skywalker or Sky people, which is equated to Crip Walker, which is the people from the heavens who have the green light. Now, the Night Patrol in the movie was a personification of a coalition of draconian reptilians that was operating under draconian law. Now, remember Credo Mutwa, who was a Zulu shaman, the highest priest on the land. He was showing you the reality of draconian reptilians. And there's also a reptilian catacombs underneath LA. This movie is showing you how the Crips and the Bloods of today are incarnations of ancient tribes that was going against draconian reptilians that infiltrated the land and caused chaos. Because remember, I told you, the CIA has an office in Hollywood and Hollywood has an office in the CIA. They're telling your story in the form of entertainment. Now remember, before Nipsey died, he was trying to unify the Crips and the Bloods, just like how the Crips and the Bloods unified in the movie. Because unity will compromise their economic system. Because when you ain't got enough niggas dying and you ain't got enough niggas going to jail, somebody ain't getting paid on Wall Street. Because black degradation and black separatism is $1 billion industry in America, which is one of the reasons why I believe they took out Nipsey. Everybody needs to watch the.
Oh, you out here, late night gang? Okay.
Gang, shot.
Lil AC, aka Small Pop.
West Side.
Tell me what this track is all about.
You know what? Although the cameras are on me, I want to give this to my son, Lil AC, and let him explain what this track is all about. How about that?
What it's about is a lot of cats haven't misconstrued it, what being a Paru is. And I just wanted to fix that. So in the song, in the 2 verses, I'm talking about myself and how I handle things and see things. And then he's talking about being powerful, indestructible, revengeful, united, which is what Paru, the acronym for the street name, is. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically teaching these cats what it's really about. It's not about, oh, I'm shooting at them because they're wearing blue. It's not about the drugs and all that other stuff. It's about who you are as a man, who you are as an individual. So that's what the whole song is about.
Lil AC, aka Small Pop.
West Side.
Tell me what this track is all about.
You know what? Although the cameras are on me.
Who is this?
But legal or illegally, this has been our experience.
Yes, sir.
Since our shackle feet touched the Virginia soil. Welcome to America.
Salute to our FBA brother Mike Payne for standing on business and calling that, BS out with that Latino so-called tether panther who ain't nothing more than a, paid agent in the pockets of the alphabet people. But let's continue, family. This is the danger of, letting everybody into, when we get something going in real FBA society, when we get these movements started moving and shaking, historically, most of them, movements have been taken down by outsiders, tethers, you don't invite everybody into your organizations and movements, you know what I mean, where you standing on, real black business, and advocating for your people. We don't need everybody involved. All we need is FBAs, because when we let these foreign tethers in there, that's how it gets taken down, because they, easily, infiltrated by them alphabet people, because they, for one, they're not our people, so they don't see themselves as us, and, they'll sell us up Schitt's Creek without a paddle at the drop of a dime. But let's get into it, family. This is why you don't invite everybody to the cookout. I want to show y'all an example of why we don't invite everybody to the cookout. Fair use.
Man, I told y'all gangbanging, Freemasonry, the Black Panthers was all a Psy-Op. I'm guaranteeing, dude, a Freemason, he a Black Panther, he a Bloods gang member. We talked about how this shit all connect to Freemasonry, the El Rukins, Islam, Circle 7. All this shit is a Psy-Op. I told you. The Black conscious community, the civil rights movement. This shit is a Psy-Op. This shit all coming from the elites, right? We're gonna break this down. Let's go. Yeah, I've been saying this for a while, man. Go back and check the Black Panther series. Go back and check out Gangbanging, this Freemasonry series on the channel. Right, so we exposed the Black Panthers, we exposed the connection to Freemasonry. The civil rights movement was a Rothschild-funded joke, right? A gaffle, right? So I think this dude is an agent, flat-out agent. The new Black Panther body is a cold-blooded joke, okay? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, like and subscribe. I'm out.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.